Are you trying to find writing partners, critique partners, a writing group, anything like that? Well, that is what this video is all about. Hey, I'm Carly Stevens, and this is Carly Stevens Books, where I talk about all things indie writing, publishing, and just indie author life. So I know that a lot of people would like to be a part of a writing group or to have a critique partner, beta readers, all that comes with kind of a writing community, but that can be kind of hard to find since writing is primarily a solitary activity. It's just you and your words. So here are some suggestions for how to find more of a writing community. I've definitely developed a group around me. It's not massive or anything, but I have people that I can ask questions to. I have people who are willing to read my work. And so here are some ways that you can find a writing community if you do not already have one. So the first way is just through NaNoWriMo. As I'm recording this, it is November, and so if you are participating in National Novel Writing Month, then NaNoWriMo has a lot of resources on their website that can connect you to other writers who might be willing to read your work. And so just check out those tabs at the top and see what groups you can be a part of that are local to you, because of course, NaNoWriMo is something that is, as far as I know, global, but a lot of states and cities and communities have their own chapters of that you can get involved in. Something else that you can do is go on Facebook. I know not everybody has a Facebook these days, but that has been a great place for me to find communities where I can ask questions, especially. So some of my go-tos as an indie author have been the SPF community. That's self-publishing. Originally it was Self-Publishing Formula, but now it's just the Self-Publishing Show. It's a great podcast. If you have not listened to it, I would definitely recommend it. But they have a wonderful, very active Facebook group. There's also Wide for the Win. So if you are planning not on just going with Kindle Unlimited, but instead you want to go beyond Amazon, then Wide for the Win has, again, a lot of people who can answer your questions and that you can kind of get to know through that. The third Facebook group I would recommend is 20 Books to 50K. So that is for indie writers who are very serious about making a living, making a lot of money. Many of them are on Kindle Unlimited and write a huge volume of books. That's not everybody in the group, but that is kind of the direction of that group. So if that sounds like something that is appealing to you, then go for it. If it's not, then maybe go for a different group. I have a writing group that I have met with about every 2 weeks for years, and the way that we connected was actually through a writing conference. So that is the third way to meet people. It was just a local writing conference, and we met after one of the sessions, just, grabbing a drink at the bar, and we got to talking. And now there are 4 of us that, like I said, meet every couple weeks. In fact, we're going to meet this Monday again, and we each write a type of fantasy sci-fi, but not the same kind, which is kind of ideal, because that means that if something really wacky is happening in one of our stories, the rest of us will nod and go, ah, yes, of course. And we can roll with the strangeness that comes with sci-fi and fantasy, but we also have very different voices, very different styles, and so there's that variety in feedback as well. So writing conferences, try to engage with somebody, even if it's just somebody who's sitting next to you. You don't need to be really extroverted to say hello and maybe see if you guys would be a good fit for something like that. Next is other social media outlets like TikTok and Instagram. There are really vibrant book communities on both of those platforms. There's Book Talk, famously, and then Bookstagram as well. And both of those are filled with people who love to read. Of course, there are great author communities there as well, but if you're looking for beta readers, ARC reviewers, then those are some wonderful places to go. So just make sure that you are not just being a ghost in the background, like I know I can definitely be, but that you're engaging with the people who like the same kinds of books or write the same kinds of books as you do, and you can find more there. I know that there are many more ways to meet writing groups. I know that you can take classes, creative writing classes, either online or at university or what have you. Wattpad, I think, has a community as well, although I'm not personally familiar with that, so I can't walk you through it. Same thing with Discord. I know that there are lots and lots of Discord groups based on genre and that kind of thing. So if that's your jam, then you can look into it. Again, it's not something that I know personally, but that I've heard good things about. So there are lots of places to get connected in a variety of different ways to authors in your area. And I would recommend, at least in some way, to find a network of people that you can bounce your ideas off of, that you can get some feedback from and give feedback to. It really is a valuable thing. I know that a lot of successful writers, if not most successful writers, have groups around them that exchange these ideas and keep each other accountable and help each other grow as an author. So if you're wondering what some next steps are as far as continuing the habit that you're building during NaNoWriMo, then those are some great ways to get connected to other writers. So don't forget to subscribe to Carly Stevens Books for more writing, publishing, indie author life stuff. Good luck, and if I forgot anything, if you've met some writing folks yourself, put those ideas down in the comments and share those with other people. So yeah, like this video if you like it, and I'll see you next week.